Smack na, and we're back like cook crack because we just started. But you know what I'm saying, it's your boy T.O. the Esse. This is the Smack Podcast, and I'm here with
Miss Deen. What's up, y'all?
Rxch Junkie.
and I got a special guest on the end. You know what I'm talking about. Go ahead, and introduce yourself, bro.
Mark Choppa, gun enthusiast, gun rights activist, artist. I'm all around player, man.
All around player, man. We dang, bro. This is tough because watching Mark Choppa's like, you know, planes on the runway. They get the that nigga about to, oh, he taking left off. Like Mark Choppa real life hit that.
Yeah.
So where your story start as far as getting to the music? Let's start with the music as an artist. Where you start with the artist music come from?
Well, anything dealing with the creativity, the skits, the music. I started making the series, the Choppa Show. Everything came about me getting into really tapping into my creativity side. You know what I mean? Because for over 10 years I was a bodyguard, so it's been strictly strategic, strictly black and white. You know, all about protection. I was really hands on into, you know what I mean, on the ground with it. I wasn't on social media. I was in the streets for real.
How many niggas you knocked out? Like,
oh man, a lot, man. Yeah, somebody brought me on their live, man. They brought me on Will's live to talk about me knocking some dude out. I really want to try and get into it. You know what I mean? But I definitely was. I was in the protection field, so I got into a lot of altercations. There was a lot of different events where, you know, I had to use my firearm. A lot of people only know about the one that was all over the newspaper, but like I said, I've been doing it for over 10 years. You know, started off in the clubs, the bars. No, I actually started off on the street with like protecting dudes on the street, you know what I mean? Actually as like the muscle, you know what I mean? And started working my way out, built my own team, and started working with different artists. Then I started working with high-profile clients, government officials. I mean, I started really building a name out here. So, yeah, and then that's, you know,
for real.
yeah, got out the mud for real. Yeah,
Man, so all right, so let's rewind a little bit, right?
mm-hmm.
So, the gun enthusiast side, right?
Right.
How did you decide you gonna like push that? You know what I'm saying? Push it in a positive light.
Okay. Well, that all started as far as when I got I called a justifiable homicide, where 4 dudes pulled up on me. It was in a black truck. They hopped out, ski masks, guns.
What song references this?
Self-defense. That's a true story.
One
Yeah,
drop,
true
two
story.
drop.
One
I'm
drop,
like
two drop. You know, like Tupac.
That's my shit.
Nah,
give me.
for real. You know, we can laugh about it now, but at the time of the situation, like it
wasn't
was,
funny.
yeah, it wasn't funny at all. Like I said, this was just a couple years ago. So for me to be able to talk about it now, you know, that just shows you like time heals wounds. Because I went through a lot with that. You know, a lot with the courts and a lot with you know, with my family and financially. You know, you can only imagine a black man killing somebody in D.C. and getting away with it. So that alone shows you just the amount of struggle
Yeah.
that I went through. Like and just it was a lot, you know.
What kind of effect that had on like your mental though?
Yeah, for a while, you know, it brought a lot of depression. It brought you know, trauma, and like I said, it affected my family because the way I was coping with everything, you know, it was in a negative manner. So, and of course, it was kind of went against everything that I stand for, you know, because it was a young kid. It was like 24 years old. I'm 32, and the time I was about 30 or 29, and you know, I always try to uplift our younger generation,
Yeah,
and especially when you were in the street doing dirt as well. It's like, you know, it could have been me, you know, and damn, I had to take a life of one of my babies for real, because that's how I look. Because I'm a big brother out here, so I had to take out one of my baby brothers, my little brothers. Yeah. And that's how I looked at it, you know, as far as mentally, and and I'm still dealing with it. Yeah. One day at a time. And that's where the positive videos came from. That's where that was actually started off to uplift me. To get me out of my slump, and then I started like putting messages into my videos as well to start helping the community. But at first, it was about me, about uplifting my vibrations and my energy, because I was down, man. I was in a real low spot. Like I said, the lawyer money, that shit was like $30,000, and just me being locked up, being away from my babies and wondering if I'm gonna see my babies again, and it was a lot for a young brother, but.
Man made it through though.
Yeah, no. See, the blessing about it is though, I don't have no regrets. You know what I mean? Because when it comes to me making home to my babies, I got the same situation. It's going to go down the same way.
Yeah, no question.
Because I'm gonna be here.
Yeah, no. So. See, true black fatherhood.
Yeah, for real.
Shout out to black fatherhood.
Yeah, shout out to all the black fathers out here, man.
Yeah, man. They try to play with us like we don't be there riding for our kids.
Oh yeah.
You teach your girls about you got a son too?
Yeah, absolutely. I got 4 girls.
Cause
one boy. Every single one of them know how to handle a firearm. They're educated on firearm awareness, firearm safety, and they know how to shoot.
Yeah, that's all right. What age you got them started?
I started around 7 or 8. But if I knew what I knew now, I would have started them earlier.
Cause the other side be starting.
They start them early, like 4 or 5. I would definitely start it earlier. Like I said, I'm just getting into like legal firearms. When I was, doing my thing and like coming up, and especially in the DC area, and being a part of the culture, being a part of the street life, my mental was, first thing, getting the gun off the street, and that's the thing we've been trying to change in the black community, because the first thing we do is we buy guns off the street, and that's just a fact. And we trying to change that, man. And that's the movement. It's going to keep a lot of young brothers out of jail from having illegal firearms, and it's going to keep them out of jail to make smarter decisions. Right. When you got a legal firearm, you don't work to get that. You ain't going to try to do something wild to jeopardize that. So, right. And a lot of most of the states with legal firearms, the crime rate goes down. So when people saying, "Oh, you're promoting guns," no, I'm promoting being educated on guns. I'm promoting on arming the community legally the right way. So, and people get it misconstrued, and it be a lot of your own. It be your own people, because we're still so far behind on that level. We got a lot of work to do. Yeah. Like the Choppa Day I just had, where we brought the community together. Yeah, shout out Choppa Day. That was on my birthday. And we had hundreds of guns, and we had hundreds of black people, mothers, fathers, and children, and everyone getting their concealed carry license, their gun permits, and we're all training as a unit. And we just don't have those events before. So many people have never been to events like that before, but I have, because I've gone to Texas, Louisiana. I've gone to all these. I just went to a machine gun in Kentucky. I went to a machine gun show. It was 99.9% white people. It was 99.9 white people at this machine gun show. Me and my brothers, we were and Black Rambo, shout out to Black Rambo, we were the only ones there that had some color to them. Yeah. And for us not to be familiar with that kind of them kind of events, it just tells you a lot.
Yeah. How you log in with Black Rambo?
I reached out to him. I said, "Man, what's up? Let's go shoot." And where you at? He said, "Louisiana." I said, "All right, I'm on my way. I'll be there in a couple of days."
Took that trip.
Yeah, took the trip because I drive. You know what I mean? Like I said, I've been on the road. I've been a bodyguard, and that consists of traveling. So that's enough. I hopped the truck on the road, brought like 70 guns down there just to show them who I am. Like, I ain't no peewee.
I see
like,
that skit. You pop the back of the J.
Pop the back leg. Yeah, we got big guns, man. We ain't coming to you on no peewee shit. So, and we just click. You know what I mean? He just been like a mentor to me, and just show me how to like just build my with these different gun manufacturers, and and just the do's and don'ts, because you're dealing with somebody that's, that hasn't really been on social media, is now on social media, and so a lot of stuff I put up, I'm a little rough around the edges, so I had to like kind of tone it down with a lot of my videos and stuff, because I got a lot of young brothers watching, and I try to be a positive channel, and it's someone they can look up to.
Right.
A lot of times I'm in the street and a lot of youngins come up to me, man, like, look, Mark, look, Choppa, I got my registered gun, you know what I mean? I got my license, all that. And that just makes me feel good. Yeah. Then on the other hand, I was in the street the other night, and a young brother came up to me. They was like, "You Mark Choppa, ain't you?" It was 3 of them. One of them had the ski mask on, you know what I mean? But it was all love. But one of the youngest was like, "Man, I don't want no registered gun, though." I said, "Why not?" I said, "Man, you need to change that thought process. That's what's going to change your life, and it's going to dictate whether you're going to be in prison or where you ain't." You know what I mean? And that's just a fact, because they already got a target on you because it's the color of your skin. So we got to start moving militant. We got to start moving the right way.
No question. So I don't know. Was your you remember that joint you did DMV Underground Radio that he riding with that fat shit like a Mark Choppa?
Yeah. That was like once my name really started ringing bells, like on the social media, because people know me like in DC. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But then it started like getting known. My name started getting known on like the platform and on social media. So that was like the first song. After that first song, it was quite a few people that had my name in that song. You know what I mean? Like a Mark Choppa or Mark Choppa. Man, it's cool and everything, but as long as the message getting through, that's what it's about.
No question.
Yeah. And shout out to them, man. It was the first one that put one of my songs on the radio, man. Yeah. They knew me. See, they knew me since back in the day too, when I was like 18, 19. And we was at DC Soundstage. Like, I mean, that was a long time ago. And we used to host like open mics and stuff like that. And that was actually my father's building right there on Benning Road, 24th and Benning, man.
Eddie Kane used those shows?
Yeah, Eddie Kane, yeah. That was a good friend of my father's as well.
We had him on here like last week.
Yeah, that's my dog. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That's all right.
Yeah, I know him and his whole family, man. They all know him.
What inspires your videos when you be putting out your content?
Oh,
cause you just like be funny as shit, like.
Oh, thanks, bro. Cause that's a new, you know what I mean. That's a side like my family knows me as, you know what I mean, like funny and
Yeah.
And for me to really put that out there, I had to come out of my shell. And like I said, it started out being, just an outlet for me. And people started it started going crazy. Like when I first like really put out a video, and you imagine I had like 5,000 followers. So for me to hit up like 30, 40K on the first like video, I said, "Oh man, they jive fucking with it." I did like the remix on the I did I did a remix rap on I can't even remember the song. I will have to bring it out, but I did that. Then it went crazy. I posted like my guns. I posted my guns, right? And it went crazy. Like people were sharing it. It was going crazy. And like a couple of celebrities, commenting under the joint and was sharing the joint, and the joint just started going crazy. And then so I just kept the momentum up, and I just keep going. Now I want to start where I have been starting, like addressing a lot of issues. Now that I got the platform, and try to be the voice, try to do the best I can. Just trying to teach lessons, man, elevate the community, educate the community. That's what it's about.
No question.
Yeah, you definitely doing that though.
I appreciate that.
If people could just recognize you out and about and know what it is that you talk about, what your platform is.
Yeah.
You definitely achieving that.
Yeah, I appreciate that. Yeah, I definitely appreciate it.
Sidebar real quick.
What's up?
Tyson Fury versus Beyonce. Wow, y'all know that
I seen clips of that.
Man, I watched the clips,
I knew
man.
the Gypsy Man was gonna do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I ain't gonna hold you.
Yeah, we was in Kentucky, man. I wasn't watching. I was on the road, but I said I'm gonna catch the highlights.
Yeah.
And when I watched the highlights, man, I said, "Oh man, this man."
Nah, that was a fight though, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. They was in that joint slugging it out.
That was the second time he lost, though, right?
Yeah,
Yeah. They tied one.
tied one. They lost
one,
twice.
and he lost that
Shit.
round.
So he never won for real.
He never won.
Nah, he never won. That's
He
why they
can't
said
do
he would
shit with
never
that,
beat
man.
him. Yeah.
Y'all not right.
He can't do
Crazy.
to this day. He can't do shit with that.
Until
man.
this day, they said, "Thank God we won Black History Month, y'all."
Well, they
Talking
definitely probably
around.
hung that picture up in the Italian barber's house.
Hey, bro, that nigga was with his kids.
Oh,
Tyson Fury was with his kids. He was like, if you don't know, now you know, nigga. They all said it, bro.
yeah, I did see that.
Man,
I'm like, damn, bro. And ain't nobody gonna go up to him. He just knocked out Beyonce Wilder and shit.
yeah, no bullshit.
That's crazy, bro.
I definitely enjoy a good fight, man. I grew up in the boxing era, you know, with Sugar Ray Leonard and round one and all that. So
He like a real boxing.
Well, like I've been boxing since I was 14 years old. I still like box now, but not, you know, amateur. But I've been boxing since I was 14 years old. That was my first love before the guns.
Yeah, boxing. That's what you think drew you towards the bodyguard and shit.
Yeah, oh yeah, for sure. Because it was all
Motherfucking
hands.
pros and shit.
It was all hands. I didn't start picking up the gun till like actually like running with a gun every day. You know what I mean? Because I got my first gun at 14 years old, allegedly. Let me say that.
Yeah.
You gotta watch what I say. Yeah, yeah. But it started off from me being brutal and and physical. So that's how I started out. And then everybody was slinging guns. I mean, it was just the days was starting to change. You know what I mean? My man was getting killed. Like I had multiple. I had like 5 friends die. Like I don't talk about this much. I don't think I ever talked about this, especially on air. But from the Brittany Place area, they all died. It was all from the same neighborhood. They died in maybe a 3-4 month span. Got killed. Like, it was just crazy. And then I remember, rest in peace, Big Shane. After they killed him, I didn't go anywhere without my gun. Yeah.
It's like living in a war zone type.
Yeah, yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that joint broke my heart.
Man. Long live all the good men.
Yeah, for real.
Y'all watch the Dave Chappelle? You watch the Dave Chappelle joint, bro?
I haven't got a chance to yet. I'm just getting back in town, man. We was in Kentucky.
I know you be working.
We was in Kentucky, man. We was cutting up down there.
What y'all had going on down? Oh, the
machine gun joint, but that joint was 2 days. And it was like from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. And like we was there both days.
12 hours
yeah, but it was like worth it though. It was like
yeah.
it was like the 4th of July down there.
I
With
bet.
machine guns. And then I'm walking on the streets with my
Kentucky
joint
got
on
open
my
carry?
machine guns. Yeah, they got a constitutional open carry. You know what I mean? With
that
permitless. You don't need no permit or nothing to conceal carry or open carry. See, we so lost on the East Coast and especially up north. We don't understand how it is the rest of the world, dog.
Especially
Like
down
we're not comfortable, riding. Like a lot of times, if you ever see my stories, like I'm riding, my shit be right here,
shit right there.
right here. You know what I mean? Like I'm used to this. Like I done got comfortable because I travel so much.
Yeah.
But our brothers down here, they be like, man, how you do that? Like, I'm like, go to another state. Like, go to VA. I'm a VA fan now. I was a DC. I'm never going to VA. I don't go to VA.
Yeah.
But now once I start learning the laws, the gun laws, oh my God. Oh my God. You have your 50 round right here in your pocket walking around in VA.
Yeah.
And we have these rights. You know what I'm saying? Like, and we got to start all exercise them, and then it will be different when, they can't kill us all. They can't. They can't lock us all up and try to find different reasons. You know what I mean? This is the norm now. Right. You know what I'm saying? These are our rights. Gun rights are definitely our rights as well. And they try to put together all these legislations, yeah, like whatever, and
the bullshit
in place to try to slow us down because like all these different fees, unnecessary fees and stuff like that, and to try to go like with your as far as try to make it rougher for the people with backgrounds, but a lot of times it's targeting toward black people because we're the ones that's living in poverty. We're we're in the crab pot all bunched together. You know what I mean? And what do you expect people to do when living in poverty? That's crabs in a barrel. You know what I mean? To have that mentality. Of course they're gonna have that mentality, and we gotta change that.
No question. What y'all see the city gentrifying, right? How's that? How is it?
It is gentrified. It is there.
It's gentrified, and I'm gonna speak on that because I was hanging out, and I was all right there, like on Benton Road, right? And I'm just sitting there in my truck, and I just see scooters flying by me. I'm like, man, when the fuck did this shit happen? Like, this shit blew my mind, right? It blew my mind because I moved out of the city, right?
Yeah.
Because all this shit done happened, right? So I went to war with like MPD and I mean, I was back and forth with courts with them, you know what I mean? Like my name is just got, I got my babies out of there. You know what I mean? So I got my babies out of there. So me being like just hanging out and stuff out there, you know, I'm in DC every day, but me hanging out at night, just seeing a different world, it was the job took me for a loop, man. I'm like, man, what is this shit, man? This ain't what I remember, you know.
Hey, first time I seen white people on the south side,
yeah. Oh no, DMV.
And they wasn't coming over there to cop. Like, that's different. Cause
Right,
you see
that's
white
different.
people, yeah, you
Right,
see
right.
them, but you know what they there for. But when you
jogging
just
through
see
your
them, like,
Yeah.
leisurely, just
yeah,
Man.
just get me.
shit
Like,
not gonna happen to
I
me.
should throw something at you, motherfucker. Jogging through my fucking neighborhood. You better us looking bad and shit. Don't nobody jog around here, bitch.
Nah,
Sit your dumb ass down some
nah,
fucking
for
bed.
real.
Y'all funny as shit. Who y'all got? You watch the NFL?
Yeah, I do.
Who you got a team? Who
They
you
don't
got?
have a name at the moment.
Okay.
But you know how that goes.
They do have a name, all right. They the W's.
Mm.
Who y'all? You walking with the W's too?
Nah, I'm
So
sorry.
you just gonna go wherever the fuck Tom go.
Fucking Brady.
You just gonna go wherever the fuck Tom go.
Goat Brady. He a cheat code, man. Can't do nothing with him, man. He like Kobe and Mike of the NFL.
Nah,
I
for
was
real.
looking at some highlights from the games last week, and some people got their ass spanked. Like, why'd you even leave the locker
I
room
bet
at
you.
this point? After halftime, you should have just stayed in that
I
motherfucker.
bet you any amount of money the Cowboys gonna have a great record, but they not gonna get far.
All right, watch it now.
Well, they number one.
Watch it,
They
watch
number
it
one
now.
in the
Watch my
league.
boys, man. I ain't want to say it, but I kept quiet. I kept quiet because everybody started screaming the W. I said, man, I ain't even going. I ain't even going to
I
drop.
already know who you, because when we saying it, you just got real quiet. Like, don't
He's
nobody
like,
know
"Oh,
who
I
that
I
is."
try to avoid confrontation.
I'm an Eagles
I
fan.
try. Oh, see, that's neutral, man. Everybody
Yeah.
likes the Eagles. There ain't too many people dislike the Eagles. You know what I mean? People hate the Cowboys.
Man.
Like I remember like getting in fights and stuff over the Cowboy being in the bar and stuff. Man, I'm trying to tell you.
I'm a Washington fan, but I give it to y'all. Like, y'all got a nice squad. I give it to you. You ain't gonna hear this a whole lot. You probably won't hear this again from me. So
I
just
tell
remember
y'all
this.
what.
I will.
If y'all get out the first round,
I
of the
appreciate it, but I
playoffs,
haven't honestly. I haven't been keeping up. I haven't been keeping up with sports.
Man,
or
been
anything,
road running.
man. Like I just
That's
been getting busy. I've been getting busy. 32 years old. You know what I mean? When I got the momentum right now, I want to keep building this brand, so
Question.
I can relax in a couple of years, man.
Your brother be in the your brother, the one with the head, light skinned dude.
That's Zoe. That's my right hand man.
Oh, wide.
Yeah, he like my brother. You
Y'all
know?
niggas be y'all locked down for real.
Yeah, no, he go wherever I go. You know, we going. If I call Zoe right now, I say, man, we going to Arizona. Here we going. He going. He know it's going to be a hell of an opportunity. Opportunity. You know, we're gonna make some moves. You know what I mean? We might do a couple things on the low. You know what I mean? It's a lot that we make shit happen. You know what I mean? So the opportunity. That's what we doing. Chasing opportunity. and it's just building, and and the money gonna come. That's what I'm
Yeah.
trying to teach them. Like,
You plant that seed, the
yeah,
big one,
yeah.
bro.
Every time. So,
Well, it was a skit. I think y'all was about to meet Black Rambo. He was like, "Bro, we about to meet Black Rambo, the biggest of men."
yeah,
Like
you're
that.
biggest of men. You're biggest of men. I said, what? I said, no, don't come up here and start acting like no groupies, y'all.
Hey, bro, that shit had me rolling, bro.
Yeah, nah, that was it. That joint did like, I think that joint did like $1 million on the YouTube.
For real?
Yeah, yeah, that joint was
Crazy
That joint was
number.
stupid.
You was shooting the double barrel AR.
The Kaboa, double barrel AR-15, double mags, double triggers, double barrels.
I've seen that joint.
Yeah,
Come
Black
through.
Rambo ain't never seen nothing like it. I had that joint down in Kentucky, man.
It
Them-
was
them
customized.
white boys, they just hard to find, man. It's a very rare gun. As soon as I found the joint, that joint was like 3,200. I said, boom, I need that.
He's that.
Yes, I need that. So I grabbed that just as a collectible piece. Yeah, good collectible.
Man, somebody will also get their shit lit up. You know what I'm saying? So,
Nah, for real.
what's your favorite types of firearms and why? I know you got a collection, but like if you had to pick like 2 or 3 of your favorites, like why?
Oh man.
Yeah,
All right.
top 3.
All right. Oh, I don't really want to talk about my top because that was my 4.5 M&P. That was my everyday carry in Kentucky.
Big stupid ass.
Big stupid joint. I carry that joint everywhere I go. So I was out Kentucky, and it was in my bag or something. I don't know, man. I was hopping in the truck. That joint must have fell out my bag. So that joint's
Dang.
still in Kentucky. Yeah.
And they open carrying the shit out that joint right now.
Hey, they open the carrying the shit out that joint, bro. I mean,
Damn.
so that joint hurt me to my heart, right? So Zoe knew it was gonna be Zoe's Rainbow Zoe.
Yeah.
Zoe knew it was gonna be a motherfucking quiet ride back. So this how much of my man he is. You know what I'm saying? He said, Mark, man, cut that shit out, man. He tried to give me this little gun. I said, man, get that shit out here, man. I don't want that little, man. I want my 4.5. He was like, all right. He was like, I got something for him. It was this gun I've been looking at his for a long time called a Pac-9. It's Romanian, right? Like it's it's a compact, like looks like a machine gun. It's a 9mm. He was like, huh, man. That motherfucker brought a big ass smile to my face. I said, I'll take this motherfucker. I said, fuck that 4.5. I said, fuck that 4.5. That was the only joint that could match the energy. You know what I mean? Like,
Nah, that's all right.
he gave me that joint. So it was the 4.5 M&P. As far as because that was my everyday carry. Number 2, man. I got some guns. I'm sitting there thinking, which ones? This is tough. I definitely enjoy my It's called an M90. It's magazine fed. It's magazine fed. It's a shotgun. It's a shotgun, but you put a magazine in it. Yeah, semi-automatic.
What's the name of it?
It's I think it's an M90.
I want
Hold
one
on.
of those.
Yeah, hold on. I'm good.
I
Hold
like
on.
shotguns.
Hey,
Hold
Pablo,
on.
Marco.
Hey, look,
fuck with
I
that.
got so many guns. I be getting the names messed up. Hold
Oh,
on.
happy B-Day,
I'm gonna get
JoJo.
it for you.
It's JoJo B-Day, cuz.
Happy B-Day. Happy B-Day.
It is. So wait, isn't that the other brother's birthday?
JoJo, no.
Yeah, M90.
They're not twins.
It's the 590M. 590M. It's right here. And it was only like $600.
Damn.
I seen
But
you
it-
shooting that.
yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, but it was like, yeah, it was incredible for me. You know, I liked it. I enjoyed it. So,
And last but not least,
last but not least. All right, last but not least, I'm gonna have to go with All right, I'm gonna have to go with my it's called a Panther. It's called a Panther. It's a AR-15 style. You can't find them anymore. I got one. And when I got it, it was like they don't even sell these anymore. And I have quite a few ARs. You know, when I first started buying rifles, when I first started legally buying guns, when I got my my gun permit and stuff, started buying AR-15s because I wasn't too educated, I wasn't too knowledgeable on firearms, right? Mm-hmm. But I did find one. It's called a DP. It's called a Panther, and it's like my most accurate AR-15, minimum kickback, and it has like explosive rounds. I mean, dang, like you can see the, but you can see the flames spit. Rounds, yeah, you can see the you can see the flames from the barrel. Yeah. So I got to put that on my list. That actually stays, you know, on the bedroom, like there. Accessible. Yeah, for sure. Mm-hmm. Intruder. Yeah.
Y'all seen that show? It's like they shoot different shit. Like they might shoot a thing that catch the bullet to see the trajectory of the bullet. Type shit.
Yeah, Jill.
Y'all be doing shit like that.
Yeah, we be shooting all kinds of crazy stuff. You know.
I be saying y'all you be knocking them targets down. I ain't gonna hold you. A nigga can't run from Octavia.
Oh no. One thing about it is practice. You know, practice. Especially I got a lot of dudes that's been in the field for a long time. And I was shooting before I, you know, started.
For the fame.
Yeah, I was shooting. And we shoot. We shot a bulletproof like army helmet. We shot, of course, we tested our bulletproof vest. That's my company, Lethal and Legal. LethalAndLegal.com. Get all your tactical gear.
Yeah. Go ahead,
so you
plug
tested
that in.
them? Were they on people?
No.
I definitely
we actually this video went viral too. We put it on a pinata, a dinosaur named Donnie, right? We put it on Donnie the dinosaur. Yeah, that joint went crazy viral. And we tested every round, all the way from 9mm to like a 7.62 shotgun rounds. I mean, the place never got penetrated. So it was a great commercial. Yeah, it was quality. Yep. LethalAndLegal.com.
How you get into the murder? You talked about this shit earlier, but can you talk about the venture you was talking about?
Which one?
About the dog situation.
What you talking about? What you talking about, man?
You got like another product that you know what I'm saying, just touched on.
Yeah, we can talk about it. Oh yeah, for sure. Oh yeah. Unique AR reached out to me. Like literally after I talked to you.
ARs, yeah.
Man, they reached out to me. They had me on 3-wheel with Black Rambo. So all I hear is Black Rambo. Hey Mark, how you doing? I'm like, I'm fine, dog. What's up, man? Why you talking like this, right? I ain't know you had a whole corporate on the phone. I'm like, man, why you talking to me like this, dog? Yeah. And he was like, well, I got Unique AR on the phone. And I already knew who they were. I know they customize ARs and they brand. I mean, they would literally like build something uniquely for you. You know what I mean? Like you tell them your story. And they will customize it and do it the way, you know what I mean, the exact way you want it. And they make some amazing rifles. So I talked to him. He was like, how would you feel about, you know, having the Mark Choppa AR on the market? I was like what do you mean how I feel? I mean, that's fucking awesome. I said, that's great. So of course I was like, yeah, let's do it. And it was funny because somebody was just mentioning it to me this morning. As far as like, man, when you gonna come out with your own Mark Choppa rifle? You know what I mean? Because I get that all the time. I'm like, you know, it's not that easy. You know, guys. I mean, I talk to a lot of different gun manufacturers, and you know, and it's not as easy. You know, first for one, you got to have some serious capital. So for them to, you know, to back this whole operation, just they've been watching my page, you know what I mean? That's why I gotta watch kind of what angle I post, because I wanna definitely like be marketable
right
to these firearm companies. So I know like in the beginning I was doing like all kinds of skits, like you know what I mean, like you know, like running in the house, you know what I'm saying, laying, you know, doing shooting, you know what I'm saying. I think I did like a joint with Cray. like when shooters become friends and stuff, we was like
Yeah.
shooting out the window and stuff like that. Like, stuff.
Cuz got mad
These
and
corporate,
shit,
these
like-
companies, they don't want to see that shit. You know what I mean?
Right,
Because
right.
they don't want to be affiliated with that. So, because I got to keep it as clean as possible. But back to Unique ARs, they're willing to like create and have the people come together and create it with us. You know what I mean? And so we're gonna start that. I'm actually gonna
shoot, but a gun.
Yeah, it's dope, bro.
That's tough.
It's dope. So yeah, man, I'm looking forward to making some money, building with them. They say if this goes well, the first one, they're gonna do another one. They're gonna keep sending me my Choppa rifles,
Yeah.
different, you know what I mean, different styles and shit. So it will be my biggest like sponsorship because I got different companies that sponsor me now. You know what I mean? If you see me post like some shit like a rifle stand or something like that, or the non-lethal I've been posting. I did a couple of commercials for them, but they're pretty much like we're in agreement as far as me doing promotion and stuff for them. It's been fun, definitely tapping into that creative side that I always have. I just haven't been utilizing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's definitely been fun.
What's some singles you got out right now?
The hottest one right now is Lethal Weapon, man. That one is a fan favorite. Every person I talk to, they're like, man, that Lethal Weapon joint, that was basically, I dropped that. It's on my birthday. That's on my album, Choppa Was Born. It was basically a song that was like the brutal, like who I am. You know what I mean? Like the brutal truth, the brutal, like unapologetic of who I am. And it's called Lethal Weapon. I gotta check that one out. Yeah, that joint is here. But of course, Self Defense, that one just went crazy on the stream just because of the storyline.
Yeah.
Just because like people wanted to hear what I had to say about the shit. But
that joint crank, bro. I fuck with it.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
Where you put that shit together.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Where he put it.
Yeah, I told the storyline from the beginning to the end. Like even talked about the aftermath. You know what I mean? On the third verse, talked about like the aftermath. Like, so that was dope, man. It's just been like I'm just having fun as far as like building my brand. And like I said, I've been a bodyguard and put my life on line for rappers, for people on.
Have you worked?
You know what I mean?
Twister before? Like before?
No.
Alright,
No, that's just strictly. Yeah, that's a strictly. We done came like family. You know what I mean? Just being around them and.
He a real one, bro.
Man, he one of the realest, bro.
You said Twister?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was about to say like real fast.
Yeah, real fast. Yeah.
Other rappers you work with?
As far as bodyguard, Wife and Lucci, right, Pee Wee the Long Way, all the local rappers, Light Show, all of them, Shorty. You know, I was definitely holding it down in the DMV. I was first call. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I was first call, and but I started expanding. Of course, when that situation happened, it was just time to. I didn't fully take a break then. I was still like, I started moving around. I started moving around the country for real. You know what I mean? Start moving around the country. Then all these shits just started happening to me too. Like I had a situation where I had to get surgery right here. Then I had surgery right on my lower back, but I lost like feeling all on my right leg.
And for real?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. You don't like see the way I walk. I walk like look like I'm been hit the fuck up. Yeah, man. Yeah, I've been in some wars, bro. Yeah, from here, like from my right leg, I don't even really tell people that, but they can see. You know what I mean? Like I can lift this foot up. You see, I can't lift that right foot up. Like it's just all this is like numb. So at one point I was walking, like a cripple. I had to build myself back together, and this when the videos and shit came too.
Some rehabilitation type stuff.
Mm-hmm. Start working out, you know what I mean, building that back up. Because I got put on bed rest for like 8 months. That's like locking a lion in a cage, you know what I mean? So I needed something. I needed something to do.
Right. So that's tough,
Man.
man.
Yeah, I'm here, man.
Damn, I be smart. I forgot.
I got a question.
What's up?
So, you moving about a whole lot, going to these different shows, throughout the country. Do you need to have a permit in a particular state or whatever, in order to buy from there?
I mean, a lot of these gun shows, no.
Okay.
You don't need anything. I mean, if you catch one like a gun show in Kentucky, a lot of times you buy from a private seller, you buy it cash and they give it right to you.
Okay. So as long as you don't get, as long as when you get home and you carrying it.
Yeah, you're supposed to register your firearm and stuff like that. You're supposed to definitely do your due diligence and you'll do your part, what you need to do. You want to be legal. So, but I would say Texas is another state where though you catch a gun show, them private sellers, they selling them right up. You got people walking around selling guns. You know what I mean? It's just wide open.
Shit sounds beautiful.
I know we gotta go to one.
Yeah, I mean, and the prices is definitely like one of those things. If you know, you know what I mean. I'm putting it out there. The prices are a lot cheaper, and it's a lot easier. So
that's probably where the people here go get their stuff from and then mark it all the way up.
But a lot of people here do dumb shit. They'll go all the way out there to get it and come back and or they'll just some people will actually get be registered, but they'll sell their own shit that's registered to somebody else. Basically, that should be. Oh, my bad. But basically, yeah, they'll sell their shit to somebody else like that. If their shit already registered, basically, and it's their shit, no matter how guns they got, young niggas will do some stupid shit and probably sell their shit to somebody else. They not thinking. I just seen it done a couple of times.
I just seen niggas buy a stolen car.
That's what.
That's crazy. I ain't see it, but I know niggas are boss.
I've heard stories of
oh yes, buddy. They know how to change the VIN number and everything now.
Yeah,
these people getting good.
Yeah, man.
So I have a question again, another question, because I'm really interested in buying a gun. I like that shotgun that you showed me.
Yeah.
No,
somebody
bitch ass security guard took my fucking taser.
I mean, you need to arm yourself. As a young black woman, you gotta arm yourself.
Yeah, I really feel that.
It's dangerous. Yeah, it's dangerous out here.
And I live in DC. You already know what that's about.
Yeah.
You probably have white neighbors.
I do have. I feel like we all have white neighbors at this point.
Every time I look up Murder Mayhem, not even Murder Mayhem, who Kill Mo News, they I don't know what happened to Murder Mayhem. They used to post everything.
Probably got bad because he was scamming.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, I kept seeing that. On the story and stuff. Or I'm like, is this a news joint or what he doing? But Kill Mo News, every time I look up, he got somebody getting murdered, and I'm like, man, it's just that time right now.
Yeah, you
going through a hard
Christmas and
time.
shit coming up too.
Yeah, people dying, so you gotta protect yourself for sure.
So if you could recommend a weapon for me, what would your recommendation be?
I would definitely recommend Smith & Wesson M&P reliable handgun, 40 cal.
Okay.
Don't do some. You're gonna get bored with a 9mm.
I won't.
She won't.
She gonna do a backflip.
Dudes ain't gonna. That ain't. Once she start training, and you know what I mean, because we want her to train. We want her to use her firearm, and a 9mm. Dudes that's not gonna really get a tackle off her.
Yeah. She's just now starting off.
Yeah,
I've shot a gun before.
Your wrist is gonna pop.
Bro, she is a gangster, bro. She literally, yeah. I ain't gonna tell you too much on camera, bro. But
no, see, that's the whole thing. We we don't understand. We don't realize that women learn faster than men. So she'll be fine with that 40 cal. She will learn how to use it and and hit her target with that 40 cal.
I got kids. I throw shit at them all the time. If I can't aim properly, there's something wrong with me at this point.
Oh no, you'll be fine. If you I'm saying, if you get a 9mm, you're gonna get bored with it.
Okay.
You're gonna get bored with it. It's not gonna give you that really. You're gonna want to upgrade. So you might as well just get you a 40.
what you feel about revolvers?
I love revolvers.
I do too.
Yeah, my first gun was 38 Special.
Yeah.
So I'm a Revolver man. They're easy. They're shell catchers.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I could go on and on and on with the benefits of a Revolver. Just I wish they, definitely carried more.
A little bit more.
But you gotta be trained. You gotta train with it. You get swift with reload, with your reload, especially get a speed reloader.
This bitch looking like Billy the Kid.
I'm telling you. So I keep a Revolver. I got a 4.4. I got a 500.
Man, the world go round and round. You might as well have a Revolver. That's how I see it.
Yeah.
Put that on a shirt, man.
No, for
Pointing
real.
that shit.
And the poet. You was a poet smack like.
Man, you know a little bit of
You got the
everything.
shades on. It works. It
Man. Motherfucker, you got Black Rambo to do his first song?
Yeah, well, he did songs back in the day, but I brought him out of retirement.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, he came out here a couple times to fuck with me.
I got
Came to my house and shit, and I said, man, we going to the studio. Took him out, you know what I mean? I said, we going to the studio next. You know what I mean? And, we just got in there. I was fried. I got fried at that point. We've been out all day, you know what I mean? So I got fried when we in the studio, both cooked.
Yeah.
And we picked the joint, and it was like, no. I was like, I started off the course like, if you want war, we war ready, right?
Yeah.
And then he misheard me. He said, 911, we war ready as the hook, right? I said, well, I ain't say that, but that shit sounds sweet too. We going with 911, we war ready. And that joint did numbers, you know what I'm saying? It's still doing numbers. Like on YouTube, on the streams, because I got like, of course I'm trying to build my brand. I'm having fun, but it gotta make sense too. We gotta trying to make some money.
Yeah.
Trying to build some capital. Because what I'm trying to do in the community, you gotta have capital. Like we just built the gun range. Like, and that's for the community. We got so many different events coming out. We got a woman and kids. You know what I mean? We got a woman and kids event coming. Make sure you're there. Bring your 40 cal. It's gonna be a free event. Get them trained up, license and stuff. So.
You working with any classes, teachers, sessions out here?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I got that's not me. I'm not a trainer. People hit me up to train them all the time. I'm like, when do I have the time to train? You know what I mean? When do I don't have the time. I built the gun range so these trainers can come out and they can train you, and we could do events and we could just try to bring the community together, man, and normalize our people with firearms being around each other. Yeah. And it's so much safer. Like Choppa, it was just, I never felt any safer anywhere else. Because it was the love and the chemistry, the energy, like with everybody. Like everybody wanted to learn. Everybody wanted to.
Unifest.
Yeah, it was dope. Like, you know what I'm saying? It was real dope. And like I seen dudes out there, like I know they in the street heavy, you know what I'm saying? Like little cousins and stuff. And they was just so happy to be around some big brothers, that actually took the time out to try to teach them. Yeah. A lot of times that's what they need. You know what I mean? They lost. So we gotta start looking out for our babies, man.
That's real important.
Nah, that Choppa Day, that's gonna be big, but it's already big. Like just starting that shit, and then how y'all started it, like, how it came out the gate.
Out the gate, yeah.
That shit about to be like that, bro. I can already see it.
Next year we thinking of thousands, you know what I mean? Thinking of thousands for sure.
Yeah, definitely gotta pop out. Y'all a little Mexico with it.
Little Mexico. Nah, that joint definitely out there.
Is that Waldorf?
It's past Waldorf. Okay. It's called Welcome Maryland.
Welcome
Maryland.
Yeah, Welcome Maryland.
that's when you first get to Maryland.
Yeah, but you know what's crazy though? We had the support from the sheriff county out there. We had the support from like the St. Charles permit place, and like they really was behind us. They couldn't back us. They couldn't they couldn't put their name on it. But it was like, if you pull this off, they pretty much like, you pull this off, I mean,
you that man.
You there. But we gonna be on standby for you. But yeah, we definitely had their support. And of course they was predominantly white, but I told them what I was doing, told them what I'm trying to do, and they was with it.
They got behind the mission.
Yeah, they got behind the mission, man.
Yeah, they definitely saw the bigger picture. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's not about race at that point.
Mhm.
Gun safety.
Yeah.
Promoting
See,
it.
yeah, one thing about it, this 2A community has always been predominantly white. You know what I mean? And they're starting to see an increase in black people getting firearms and they, and legally. So they're starting to understand the assignment. They say that, we are coming. You know what I mean? We are coming. So either you get with the program or get out the way. So
Either you're a stepper or you're going to get stepped on.
back. So
Sidebar, Trayon White is running for mayor.
Yeah.
Councilman. He's a councilman now. Councilman White. But he running for mayor, so shout out to the good brother.
yeah, shout out, man. Yeah,
I think he's a good candidate.
I do too, man. He had a lot of negative feedback. I ain't like that, man. It's just we always stay our people down. That shit getting old. Especially on the internet, man.
Ain't gonna ain't.
Yeah. Hey, like, man, if you got a problem with, you go run. You go run. You know what I mean? They talking about some he hanging with thugs. Who thugs? You mean young black men? Is that what you could call it thugs?
He giving back to the community. He talking to the young brothers, to the youth.
Yeah, he with these same thugs that he's in their ear. Of course, these young brothers, young black men. He's around them. Yes, he's trying to. Of course, he's going to be in these different. He be in the trenches because I've seen him. You know what I mean? Like, so of course he's going to know them, be affiliated with them, and be familiar with them, and he can use that to his advantage. You know what I mean? To really talk some sense to these youngins.
And they gonna listen because he not too far from where they. You know what I'm saying? They can understand where he coming from because he understand where they coming from.
Oh yeah, for
as
sure.
opposed to somebody that's gentrifying the area trying to come run. They don't understand shit.
Because they haven't been in that
environment.
Yeah, they don't know what it look like other than what they see on TV.
Yeah, I ain't like.
Here.
Yeah, when they posted that, man, I read the comment. I said, "Oh my God, man, our people, they spanked them in the comment." I was like, "Man, y'all got a thought." Unfortunately, I already got my vote. You know what I mean, for someone else, but more, I definitely support him and what he's doing too. I mean, we've done some things, where we've been around each other. A couple things like Auto Night, and also when baby girl died, got killed. So yeah,
man, that. What you think? Be causing all of the wild ruckus and the like. I know people gonna shoot, bro, but like the disregard for like the innocent people that ain't in the shit.
Oh man, well, we the big brothers ain't stepping in. It's like we scared straight, and we're not taking the time out to stomp down in these communities. We're not taking the time out to come together and actually congregate and come up with solutions. And we're not bringing the information to a float to the families. You know what I mean? And that was the one thing I spoke on a little while back. So when a little girl got killed, I was like, man, we need to start taking a stand and bring this information to the family, as a community. Like when a baby get killed, a woman get killed, you drew the line. You know what I mean? And we gotta stop being afraid of these youngins because a lot of times they just lost souls, man, and nobody's took the time out to really, put their hands on them. When I say put their hands on them, as a brother, it's just put some love in their life because a lot of times when you don't love yourself, you ain't gonna love or respect nobody else. Right. So
nothing has value if you don't value yourself.
Yeah, our community is not taking care of ourselves. We eating curry out. You know what I mean? We're not taking care of ourselves. Our mentally, our spirit, and that has an effect on how we move, our actions. And that's a fact. The Trinity, man. It's all connected. Mind, body, and spirit. And that plays a big part, big role in what our community stands for. And right now we are rotten inside as a whole.
I agree. I definitely.
That's deep though. That's a whole.
Yeah,
that's a whole different element, man. We talking about vibrations and shit. Like, you know what I mean?
Get to talking about it.
You meditate?
Yeah. I meditate. Sir. You know what I mean? A part of my meditation is boxing. You know what I mean? Different outlets. I do. It might sound funny, but I do yoga. I do hot yoga. I enjoy hot yoga. I really, Yeah, my my mother, she's always been like really into that, in tune, and she like instilled that into us at a young age. Me and all my brothers, we're on that. You know what I mean? We wake up on on looking in the mirror and getting self right with ourselves. And, you know, just trying to evaluating ourselves. Yeah. So, yeah, man, and it plays a big part of our decision making. When we feeling rotten inside, feeling bad inside, the world gonna feel it.
I've been so you brought Black Rambo up here, and he from originally Louisiana.
Yeah.
So what's it like down that joint?
Whew, it's one of my favorite places to go. I actually go.
Been out there,
yeah, I go all the time now. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I have to hop in the back of the truck.
Yeah, you can, bro. Yeah, because we had so much fun out there. You know, we talking about gators. We talking about going to like the good old southern.
You ate some gator, right?
I love gator now. Yeah, gator, ducks, frog legs. Like this is like really living on
water boy.
Yeah, that's not what I was about to say. But you might as well say, yeah, living that water boy lifestyle, man. And it's just, you know, enjoying that country life. Yeah. And the air different out there, the people different. You know what I mean? Very, very hospitable.
That southern hospitality.
Yeah, for sure. That's a real thing, man. You know, you walking in DC, man, you getting mugged on, all that, you know. These brothers speaking to you. You know, you get out that gas station, you at the gas station, you know, everybody speak.
Yeah.
You know? So it's just a different world down there, and everybody got their gun on them.
Yeah, got that.
So you know, like respect. You know what I'm saying? Like ain't too much to it, but yeah,
I
definitely
can see
come
why
out
they
there.
Say that bring down the crime rate.
Yeah, bro.
Somebody
like,
see you got a gun on you, what they?
Yeah, for sure, man.
So lethal and legal,
right?
So you got the vest, and
I got vest, man. I got black on ammunition. I got Black Rambo ammunition. I got
I asked about that. You was moving them jumps like bricks out there.
Man, I was in the streets with it. You know what I mean? I really be out here like putting my life on the line for real. Cause mind you, like I was a part of that. You know, I was like I've done a lot of damage in the street, right? Done some damage to the street, and there's still a lot of people that would love to catch up with me, and that's a fact. You know what I mean? Like I did, you know, take a young brother's life, and so there's definitely different neighborhoods and stuff that still feel some type of way about that, and but it's like at the same time they got a high respect for me. And how they understand the assignment, they got a high respect for what I'm doing out here. So I literally link up with people I never met before, and like as far as the ammunition, I was dropping them joints off in every little hood. They were telling me pull up, I pull up. You know what I mean? Pulling up, and it's been nothing but like embracement and love.
From DC to Baltimore.
Yeah,
I seen Baltimore.
Baltimore,
like, hey,
you know what I mean?
That black man.
Yeah, Baltimore
pulled up on me, yo.
All right, so I really ain't know I had like the worldwide supporters the way I did. You know, it started off when I was like with I was in Florida with Black Rambo, right? Mm-hmm. And the dudes ran past Black Rambo. It was like, hey, yo, right? Rambo sitting there. This is a true story, bro. They sitting there like, hey, yo. They ran right past Black Rambo. I'm like, what the fuck? They come right to me. I'm like, they're like, Mock Choppa. I'm like, this is wild. Rambo looking like, I was like, man, y'all don't know who that is? That's the gun God, you feel me? I say, man, y'all gotta show some love to my man. You know what I'm saying? I got y'all pictures, whatever. You know what I mean? But definitely gotta show some love to the he grandfathered this social media with guns, black men with guns. He started posting like the gun videos and stuff. Yeah. Like he started that years ago. You know what I mean? I knew him years ago. And so then I'm in Baltimore, I'm with my kids in the buffet. The whole staff, matter of fact, we went to Golden Corral. The whole staff was coming from behind the joint. And my daughter's looking like, man, they looking at me like, daddy, hey, these people wildin', you know what I mean? And I'm like, I really honestly ain't know I had to love in Baltimore till I started like, okay, damn, I can't even move around Baltimore like that. You know what I mean? Without being recognized. So it's been an experience. You know, been an experience for real.
Hold on, you from DC, right?
Yeah, I'm from DC. I'm from
So
Northeast.
with that,
And I'm from PG County too. Shout out to PG County. Can't forget about y'all.
real
Yeah.
DMV guy. And now you
Playing
are.
VA now. So.
I don't claim VA, but
you rock with VA.
I'm rocking with VA. Shout
Okay.
out to VA
Correct.
gun laws. Yeah, I never lived in VA a day in my
A
life.
lot of niggas from out here, they go to VA, grab some shit that they can't get here. And
I do it all the time. I go get my 100 rounds VA.
they got everything out there. My
'Cause
cuz
in
came back
Maryland-
with a drum, a stupid
In Maryland,
drum.
you can't purchase a 100 round drum, but you can possess. You know what I mean? 100 round drum. So you just. That's right.
You never know. You might need an old.
You might got a double top again.
Yeah, Mike got a double top with them. For real.
I'm getting ready for the apocalypse.
So you got like been to some crazy places. You been to Florida, Kentucky. You said Louisiana. What else?
Yeah, Chirac is second home to me too, man.
You be outside Chicago?
Yeah, I be with
You be on
Twister and
Oblong?
all them. Yeah, yeah. I don't do the whole posting and all around O Block, but I be in Chirac all the time, man.
That's all right.
Yeah, that's how me and Twister got right. Like we got real cool. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I found out he from Chicago today.
Really?
I just found that out today. That's crazy.
All right, so look, and Twister is the most respected rapper in Chirac. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
A lot of these rappers, they can't go, man, old block, they can't go around these different places. Twister, everyone has
He the OG.
that respect for Twister because he is himself. You know what I mean? He doesn't try to portray anybody else. He's Twister. He show his fans love, his supporters. Like, and he been around.
Yeah.
He put a lot of rappers on, put a lot of youngers on. So, and he be giving credit when it's due. So, that means a lot.
Nah, he just like that. Niggas
Yeah.
been trying to get on that shit. Him and the Bone Thugs, bro. Like them niggas just like a force to be reckoned with. I
I'm about to
fuck
make me
with
go
Twister.
home and listen to some motherfucking Twister now.
Hey man, I'll listen to it on the way in, man.
It used to be the vibe.
That's the
I
vibe.
catch a few words, you know.
I gotta listen to Twister.
Oh, I got a song with Twister. I'm tripping.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I got a song with Twister. I got a song with Pastor Troy. Like all
That's
my
all on
my
the album.
yeah, it's on the album. Oh, you know what? It's you can find it, but it's on the album. But see, I'm such an amateur when it comes to like music, putting music out. I put the song on the album, the one without Pastor Troy.
Damn.
But you can just look up. It's still on
That's
Apple
a remix
Music.
or something?
No, it's just no, man. His whole verse is swipe.
I got
You know what I mean? But you can still. All you gotta do is put up Mark Choppa and Pastor Troy. It'll pop up, but it won't be on the album. It'll just be as a single.
Like a single.
That's a single, yeah. Yeah, I got Pastor Troy, Black Rambo, Twister, and who else I
Shout out to
got?
the train.
Yeah. So I got like a couple of legends that I really
That you was rocking with.
I was rocking with. So I wanted to make sure they was on my first album. And they was like, hold on, this Rambo, Zoe right here. What's up, Zoe? Yo.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm on the show. What's going on?
The biggest of men.
All right. You what was I saying? Yeah, the dudes I was rocking with heavy, I wanted them to be on my first album. And they showed big love. You know what I mean? Like
Choppa was.
it wasn't nothing. You know what I mean? I made such a name for myself. They was like, let's do it. You know what I mean? And they showed love. So
Certified. Nah, you certified out here, bro. Like,
thanks, bro. Appreciate
you know what I'm
it.
saying? Then you putting in the work too, so it's like, yeah, that's solid.
Yeah, it's like credibility though. You know, your name is everything. Your reputation is everything.
my name.
Yeah, that's how I built like the bodyguard thing up. That's so viciously. Just we talked about it on our first interview.
Yeah.
You know, just being reliable, being on time, being the first one there. You know, that is what like built up my reputation, and it started. My brand started building and building. Next thing you know, I got 20 young brothers working under me.
Let's say y'all was running the clubs.
We was running the clubs. We had most of the bars on U Street and 8th Street locked down. They was locked down by Manly Protective Services. So
Who was the most how do I say? surprised you at how authentic as far as people you was bodyguard, like when they came into town, like, oh nah, that's a real one, and they weren't like a Hollywood.
Oh, Pee Wee Long Way, man. Man, that was one of the realest one of the realest of them all, young. He joked with us the whole time, you know what I mean? And like he used to call me and my brother like the twins. He started calling us like the Dragon Twins or something like man, what did you talk about? You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Man, he was cool. Wife and Lucy, you know, he moved like a little street nigga. You know what I mean? Could definitely tell he had that little man complex. And we did work for Safari as well.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Safari was
he had a song out at that time.
he had a song.
He released a song.
He
had music. No, he had music out when we did work for him.
Nicki Minaj joint.
Yeah,
I'm sorry, brother.
He was a lot more. He was a lot more down to earth than what we expected. You know what he portray online.
Yeah.
Oh no, I guess when he get around alpha males, there ain't gonna be none of that anyway. You know what I'm saying? Like we you know, so like man respect man. So, but he was definitely down to earth. I ain't gonna talk bad, but he definitely got a bad image online. You know, where it's like
He said,
he do. You know, he do. Yeah, he
Character.
yeah.
You say he don't act like that for real?
No, not around us. When we was around him for a couple of days in New York. Yeah, so
You had to keep that shit together.
yeah, I mean he was
He's
definitely like down to earth, like even with his fans and stuff.
He from
you know what I mean?
New York?
Yeah, he
I
from.
was stomping around with him and shit.
Yeah, we came to New York. We came around Brooklyn.
The gun laws up there crazy though, right?
Whew, don't get caught with a gun out there.
Commonwealth.
You are done. It's a mandatory 3 years. Mandatory. There's nothing else to talk about. You're gonna be in Rikers for 3 years. Yeah, it's nothing
Go
to
ahead,
talk
sit
about.
down. We're gonna talk out of this 3 years.
Yeah,
Damn.
we'll talk out of 3 years. You know,
That's
unless
what
you got
Wayne got caught and shit.
Plexico or something. You know, where he had
shot himself, right?
he shot himself, but he had crazy lawyers. He had crazy money. Unless you got that kind of power, you know, you gonna sit down for 3 years.
That's why a lot of people be getting stabbed out in New York.
Yeah, for sure. No, for real though. No, for real. You seen so many videos of people getting stabbed in New York.
It does make sense
nah,
though.
no
Like,
bullshit. Man.
I'm not going to jail for that long, nigga.
Man, nah, for real.
That's
Man.
crazy, bro.
Yeah. DC and New York have the worst gun laws though. You know what I mean? Like
I
DC.
feel like
Who
niggas
have
in
the
DC
best
could
gun law?
get bag and they could come home.
Texas.
I was
Oh
about to say
yeah,
Texas.
yeah.
Texas probably got the best gun law, yeah.
I used to
Texas,
think
Florida.
so, but Kentucky has the best laws.
Yeah, he said open carry, no permit.
No, you don't need a permit for nothing.
What you call it? What's it called?
Well, permit constitutional carry.
We are fighting for the right to permit constitutional
Because
carry
you know
here in
all these
Maryland.
gun laws is illegal. You know what I mean? We have the right to carry. The Second Amendment
Recognizing
is the right to bear arms. So you different states are adding your own requirements, and it's illegal. It's unconstitutional. Like there's nothing else to talk about.
I got my rights.
There are different lawyers. If you find a good lawyer, a civil rights lawyer.
I wish you would have showed a nugget because that shit was looking sweet.
My bad, I ain't meant to
Oh no, you go ahead, do
I
your
just wanted
thing.
to make sure, you know, I wasn't gonna get flagged
I ain't
or
gonna lie,
nothing. Red
man. My
flag.
Choppa be having
She
a
rolling a J on fucking camera. Red
Oh.
flag.
Red flag.
Guys, do it again. Red
be smoking
flag.
No, not no
They
more.
call it
No.
How long ago
Mr.
have you
T.
stopped?
About 7 years.
Nah, that's all right.
Mr. T, like
Yeah, but
my
I
Choppa
ain't.
was cooling at first. Man,
What you talking
he
about?
swag.
What?
You got that Choppa chain, fool? That Choppa chain, I said, oh yeah, he taking off. He taking the fuck off.
I'm not. Hey, go ahead, man.
Nah, that joint look heavy though. That
And
ain't
you,
no-
you
Straight
know it's
gold.
real
a
when
bar
you hear this shit
gold.
clean.
Yeah, it's a bar gold. Bar gold.
You know, gold is
Investment.
worth more than the money that we have. So
Yeah, it's definitely a small investment, but I always love gold. So, and I guess when I took a lot of my bread and like invested in different things. You know what I mean? Cause I really got it out the mud. You know what I mean? I was moved around, you know, like in the street for real. And because they took my whole business, right? They took my security business license and all that
for that,
with DC, right? So I was just moving a certain way, but I wanted to invest my money, and I invested into stocks. I invested in Of course, I got a home. A couple collectible cars. Old school joints.
Joints you be pulling out. You got a red jump?
Yeah, got a red 1980 joint.
Fucking look sweet.
Yeah. And guns, of course.
Of course.
Also, so the key is I want to leave my children guns, land, and gold. So that's
Can't go wrong with none of those.
Yeah.
Especially all
So
of them together.
That's what it's about. So
Gold is worth more than a damn dollar right now. So how can you go wrong with that?
yeah, for real.
Gold, you could take your gold anywhere. Hey man, I got a brick of gold. You take your dollars to some countries.
You
I
don't
want
take it
that
here.
shit.
Right.
Keep your
That's
motherfucking
really-
American
This is
money.
paper.
That's good ass investments, all three of them. Damn.
Yeah, I mean that's key. It ain't about money sitting is just worthless, man.
Right.
Anybody that's not how it's not about having money just saving in your savings account. I ain't you gotta
Make
take
that
money
work for you.
Yeah, making money work for you. So whether it's investing into a business, which I did, you know what I mean. I was able to like get everything I need as far as merchandise and everything for the business, and that's been going very well.
You pulled up on Flock with the
Bulletproof
vest and shit. Who else you pull up on? I seen a couple.
Beautiful. These are all like my little brothers, man. I talk to them on the regular. No Savage, you know what I mean.
Didn't you have a song with Zion?
Yeah, about to say you be fucking with Zion?
Zan, yeah, that's baby boy. I was moving with Zan for a minute. It was like going to Texas, New York, stuff, making sure he was good. He's actually like part of the family. Yeah. I know his uncle told me to look out to him and shit. And so I was making sure he was straight. And I still make sure he's straight, you know what I mean? Yeah. Because he got into they was getting into a lot of those stuff. Just being, he young, Zan, only 18, 19 years old, you know what I mean? Yeah. Yeah, baby. Mm-hmm.
Oh
Yeah.
no, I ain't denying that at all. But like,
Oh, yeah.
I love how they be so young and just out here doing their fucking thing.
Yeah, he got his own fan base too, though. Like
he got his
man,
own
you
style.
better
His
watch what you
style,
say about Zan, man. Them Zan Man fans coming out. And I love to see that.
You fuck with Zion?
Fan fan in
You
the
Zan
house.
fan.
Yeah, Draco in the house. That
I
was
watched
one
this
of the
man
first
literally,
ones.
like his career grow. Like that shit is crazy from this
Mm-hmm.
man being around Bright Seat, bro.
Landover
Like,
nigga.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah,
That nigga
definitely
did
Landover.
what he had to do, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Proud of that man career, bro.
Yeah, shout out to Zan, man, for sure, man.
Nah, for real. Shit. So what some other goals you got, bro, that you try and reach as far as this entertainment and the education with these firearms?
Right. Well, I would definitely want to continue to utilize the gun range. Me and my brothers just built that joint from the ground up.
Outside joint.
Come out there.
Yeah. So we want to continue to just build up, the community. We're actually coming up with a Choppa community, where though, he basically a member, of the community, and you utilize the gun range whenever you want.
Oh shit, Planet Fitness for guns.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's gonna be dope, man. We got
Right.
that, so that's what my focus is on right now, because I definitely wanna build that up. And as far as the music, I'm just having fun. I just got a music manager, Bam, and he's like Gunu's manager. He's he got some experience, and plus he like friend of the family too. You know, man. So he know what he doing. So he's supposed to be putting together like a tour, a little slight tour.
About to go on.
So yeah. So
That's what I wanted to ask you. What was the process of the album? Like, how you come up with Choppa Day?
as far as what you mean?
Like, song selection, putting the songs together. Like, do you write your songs?
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Not like, do you got a ghostwriter, but like, do you sit down and write? Some niggas just go.
Oh yeah, no, I sit down. No, I sit down and write. A couple of songs I did, like Top of the Dome. I felt the beat, but a lot of times I got the music sent over, and I would just start writing. You know what I mean? A lot of times I be in my bedroom just writing. And that, as far as I wanted to do something special because I got like some diehard supporters.
Yeah.
And I wanted to have something for them on my B-Day. You know what I mean? So I created like these little scan like everybody got like when you came to Choppa Day, you actually got to scan. You know what I mean? You got to scan the paper. And the album popped right up. So we had like people, everybody was scanning that joint. Yeah, so the Choppa was born joint. That joint did some major streams. The most streams I've ever done.
So the day y'all did Choppa Day, it was a paper with that little
coming in the door. You had to scan the album. That was actually Bam's idea. That was Bam's idea.
That's a clever.
Yeah, so I'm like, he really showing his worth. You know what I mean? As far as because I would have never thought of that. He's showing his worth as a manager. Yeah, for sure. So it was dope. So everybody got to listen to the album and stuff. It had a lot of personal songs on there. It had a song, me and my daughter. He had a song. I put a song on there about my daughter. It's called My Angels, and they had a song called Truth Is. That really got to the story where a lot of people didn't know. Like if you didn't know, like I was really out here. I try to, definitely put positive messages out here and try to, use my platform to bring my community up. But my background is undeniable. You know what I mean? Where I came from and the shit I was getting into. So that was definitely I feel like that was special for a lot of my supporters, man. To kind of get behind behind that door. All right, this is the surface. This is the face of Choppa. Yeah, I'm a positive man, but let's not ever get it twisted. You know what I mean? It was like this. I've been an animal like since birth.
Guys too. Who some people you saying come up like through bouncing like in the area? Like I know you saying Bills and shit.
Yeah.
So like
she know me since about 19, 20. All from that Benning Road era. Like me and Bills was definitely holding it down on Northeast.
Told me some stories on the club, you know what I'm saying? Throwing them things,
Yeah, Bills was I can't even speak on that, man. I gotta watch that.
Just from the laughter, I know the story's good.
Just know, Bills was one time she beat somebody up. I ain't gonna say no names, but I'm sitting there behind the bar, and she walks out the bar. She's like, "Bye, Mark." And I'm like, bye. I missed everything. It was happening so quick. You know what I'm saying? Then I just see the crowd. I'm like, I know Bills ain't do that. Like, she just literally was so sweet. Bye, Mark. Like, she always looked at me like a big brother. You know what I mean? Because we was wilding. My father, like, he loved Bills. He loved Eddie Kane. Like, he was, like, really in the community. Like, we used to get into it with, like, 21st and shit. And, he be like, man, y'all better leave my babies alone. I'm like, man, your baby's coming out here with guns and everything. You know what I'm saying? You better talk to your babies, man. So that's why I got that from with, like, these are our babies. Because my father, like, man, he loved all them little, man, he don't care what you was into. You know what I mean? He embraced you. Like, they came to talk to him. They came to, to confide in my pops.
That's what they need. They don't have
that's what they need. They ain't had that. So it's like they ain't disrespect him at all. And I'm the same way. You know what I mean? Because I talk to the youngest all the time. You know what I mean? It's like a nightly thing to me. It's a daily thing to me. Where I'm just trying to. They coming in with me like they got this going on. They got this that going on, and I'm just trying to spread give them some love, man. Give them some knowledge. So the best I can, because I'm from where they from.
Nah, for real. I ain't gonna hold you, but like one of my cousins, this nigga, I don't know if he's on the internet like that, but when I interviewed you, that nigga hit me up. I said, what the fuck, man? You think you interview Mark Choppa or something? That shit was all right.
Yeah.
Nah, so you definitely getting in touch with the youth. You got their ear, bro.
Yeah, I got their ear. That's why I got to be careful with, you know what I mean, what I put out there in the universe. Because we got a lot of goofy leaders right now in the city, man. I'm sick of it. You know, I ain't going to speak on no other men, but
yeah,
like, we got to do better as far as, like, you got a platform, like the gossiping and going back and forth, you know what I mean, the clout chasing. We got to start taking our time and doing something better with it and showing them something better. So.
Draco, do you have a question for Mr. Mark Choppa?
Oh wow. I guess one thing is you talk about like the city. I'm from Jersey,
Mm-hmm.
so I moved out.
You're from
here.
Jersey?
Yeah, I'm from Jersey.
Oh,
Shout
I'm
out
sorry.
Lord.
Shout out New Jersey. You said your name Draco?
Yeah, call her Draco.
I like that. I like you already. All right, cool.
But because it's different. Like being from Jersey, and I came out here 5 years ago. Like the mentality of people out here, I feel like it's more like they just feel like they need a, how do I say it in a nice way?
Don't.
You ain't gotta be nice.
Don't say
No,
that.
because I don't want no shade or nothing.
I'm from Maryland, so it's okay.
But I guess it's like, well, let me put it like this: it's so much going on in the city right now.
Right.
And like it's to a point where I have a 5-year-old daughter, so me and her we stay in the house when we go outside of the city for real. But like, how do you go upon like, I love the idea of trying to tell these young men to get their gun licenses and all that. But how do you feel we can really get these dudes to really just get your gun license, get your life together, do what you got to do to maintain a stable just keep your day stable and but it's like these guns is really causing a lot of problems.
Yeah.
So how do you go about like telling them, well, like just take them on the streets, carry them on your head, but just not use them so much? I guess I don't know.
I know exactly what you asking.
Like it's so
And
hard.
our younger generation, they're like sponges. They're seeing what we're doing as far as like the big brothers, the elders. Like if we're not coming together, we're not uniting, we're gossiping, we're going back and forth. You know what I mean, they're gonna do the same thing, and until we start unifying as brothers, the youngest, they're gonna be out of control just as well. So we gotta start showing each other love. And shout out to Young E-Class, because that's a brother that's been on one accord with me to this journey. Every empowerment event that I go to, he is there.
I was on like a panel or something, right?
Yeah, we've been doing some things, man. We've been doing some things. He been really stomping down in the community. He been going to jails.
Bruh,
you know what I mean? Like he's
bruh,
doing things and it's not being spoke about. It's not being spoke about on these big platforms. And like even the platforms, I understand the bloggers, they got a job to do. Yes, you know what I mean? But we also gotta watch what we put out there, and we gotta start using our platforms to bring awareness to, what's going on in our city.
Right.
Like that's our responsibility, and that just hasn't been the case lately. And Young E-Class is one of the brothers that uses his platform to uplift the younger brothers, to educate them, and because he has a story. You know what I mean? I have a story. He has a story, whereas though, I'm gonna let him tell his story. I ain't gonna tell his story, but he got one. But my story is more so, okay, so when I caught the justifiable homicide, I was locked up because allegedly the firearm wasn't legal, right? So I was locked up, had to go through all these different criminal cases, civil cases, administrative cases. I mean, I was in the back and forth court for about a year and a half. And you shouldn't have to go through that, trying to defend yourself, as a young black man. So that's why, you don't want to be in a situation where, someone's coming after you and you kill them and you looking at, you looking at major time.
Right.
You looking at you throwing your whole life away all because you try to defend yourself. So that's why I push the message so strongly. All right. Another thing is I try to unify people because that is the number one. All right. So, I mean, that is something that our people, we have always been against one another. And that has been always started back from hundreds and hundreds of years ago. We know, y'all know, from the Willie Lynch syndrome, Willie Lynch had a whole process where he manipulated our people to hate one another. All right, this is a true history lesson, and it has actually stuck with our mind process, our thought process, and we got to start changing that. We have to start coming together, and we have to start showing the younger generation that we can come together without killing each other. So that's why I'm doing Choppa Day, things of that nature. Because when you got young, older men and older women like getting along and understand their assignment, like it's imperative that we unify. It's going to keep, these killings are going to keep happening. It's a cycle. So
it's a cycle.
I understand the world ain't going to change in one day, but we all got a position to play, and we got to get we feel that someone is not, using that position. I mean, we got to speak up. So.
Nah, for real. Sidebar. It was a derailment of a train on the metro.
Whoa.
Yeah.
I ain't heard that in a while.
Yeah, man. They was walking through tunnels and shit. That shit looked tragic. But I don't think nobody passed, though. So that's cool. That's good. It probably was the red line. I swear to God, the worst shit be happening on the red line.
No, for real. Why does that sound so accurate, though?
The red line is dry.
I remember the yellow line, too, though.
I'm telling you. Shout out to LaRonda.
Yeah, shout out.
Keisha LaRonda. Say kill. Y'all saying?
You so damn burnt. Get it out.
The nigga Davey did a skit, bruh.
Oh yeah,
like,
that he be falling off the tree.
Nah,
Which
yeah,
one you talking about?
he a Cowboys fan too.
Yeah,
no, I'm sorry. No, that shit had me dying.
Nah, I'm talking about the little lemon. Yeah.
Oh no,
that nigga
dude.
was going crazy. I said, bro, what the fuck?
Oh no.
I'm so confused.
Yeah, bro. He
I don't know
was
what's
looking
going
burnt
on.
out and shit, bro. I said,
That's the joke. He was like, me and my hot ass man or something, right? I was dying.
Yeah, I can't touch on that, man. I stay out of that, man. I stay out of all that goofy shit, man.
Man.
That's the shit I'm just.
I be hoping it's just comedy. I just hope we all just.
Oh, it ain't just comedy, man. It's some real emotions. Time when you start talking about people's children and all that. That's why I don't even get into situations like that. That's why you'll never see me tag my daughters or nothing like that. Because once you disrespect them, it's over. It's over for me. You know what I mean? I'm a different breed. So I don't even. That's why I don't go back and forth on the internet. I don't throw shots at different dudes because I see the way y'all play online. I don't play online like that. You know what I mean? I wasn't raised like that. And our people, we gotta do better, man. Everything ain't funny.
I see what you're
saying. Our babies just out here dying. You know what I'm saying?
I thought that shit was dead too.
Yeah, I thought it was over with.
And I seen the skit. I said, oh.
But that touched back on what Rich said. Like, people here will just drag a situation out for as long as they possibly can, let it die, resurface it, and then drag it out again. Like, I'm over it at this point. There's too many people dying.
Yeah, I got respect for Davey. You know what I mean? Just as far as him focusing on his comedy and trying to keep going because it's a lot. And when you get attacked from different angles, but you gotta stay focused.
Yeah,
I mean you gotta stay focused
because
he's gonna give different dudes clout just off of him. You know what I mean?
Keep cranking out them dollar skits. Them trains be having.
Man, that joint was fucking hilarious. The joint when he came out the tree.
Yeah. I got it. Trey about to call me in.
That nigga said, what did he say? He said, 157 is like the nothing. Or
Oh
something
yeah,
like that. Right?
157,000 or nothing.
Sized it.
My mother.
They definitely, sorry, bro. They definitely spanked their ass, bro.
No,
Like 44 or something. So they got that shit.
Why'd you even show up at this point? Just stay your ass in the locker room.
The NFL got soft. That's what I think.
Man, the world got soft,
Yeah, I was
bro.
about to say,
The
hey.
world got soft, man. You can't say nothing on the internet. You can't say
I was just
like you
saying
can't
about
speak
the
your
Dave
opinion no
Chappelle
more. Dave Chappelle, look at that man. Like,
Can't even be a comic no more. Bro.
yeah, he don't, like, that was his last joint though.
He
Oh.
snapped that shit, nigga. All right, Dave. More power to you, brother.
Netflix,
Yeah.
they was the one. They could have taken it down.
Imagine
but,
the cameraman in there
that's his
recording
last
that
one?
motherfucker like, oh my God. Did you hear him? We're going to put this out.
Nah, you saw the. Oh, I'm not even gonna talk about it because you ain't watched it yet. But just watch it.
What?
All right.
Oh, the special. I ain't want to mess it up.
Florida.
No, because I messed it up for you.
No, I
last
watched some.
week.
I
Squid
watched.
Games,
No, I
right?
watched bits and pieces of it. Yeah.
Yeah, they had the white people in the audience. A few of them look uncomfortable.
Bro, one
Like,
of
why'd you even buy
a couple
tickets?
was just mad. They was every joke he was telling, they just whole face his ass, bro. Like, damn.
That'll make me laugh even harder.
Florida man, this guy is a superhero because Florida man does everything.
Florida man is anybody.
Yeah.
A Florida man did this.
Any-
Yeah.
Florida man
Oh,
did
God,
that.
them
They
niggas-
don't
No,
even
and
say
I
a Florida
love
man.
I love Florida. I love Florida because I'm not even talking about Miami.
Yeah.
When I go to Florida, I'm a little Haiti. You know what I mean? I'm not at that tourist beach.
Right,
I'm not on South Beach. And Florida, man, is the same thing as Louisiana. Like you get you a good spot like North Beach or like down Little Haiti or something, and get your Airbnb out there, man. And you gonna definitely enjoy like the different foods and stuff, and the environment, the different animals. Like not from the I don't want to say it's not a pond, but it's like
Swamp.
it's not really a swamp because it's so beautiful and you got beautiful. It's got beautiful
Like a
different. Yeah, it's like a lake. You know what I mean? It's a lot of lake areas down there.
Oh, yeah,
just
yeah,
enjoy
They
it.
got
man.
gators.
Surrounded by
I'm
that
good.
water.
That's what I'm saying.
I mean,
Y'all might like the
you
gators.
Take them out, eat them.
We gotta
Yeah,
get
I
you.
seem like Placid. I'm good. I'm not trying to be on the damn menu.
I'm not trying to be on the menu.
But nah, them Florida videos, like where the dudes just be standing in the pool, be like, yeah, I'm over here, you know, because they called me about an alligator, and he just reach his hand down in the pool and pull a bitch up. You be like, what the fuck? How was it down there without biting your leg off? And I know he was hungry.
They be knowing better. I think the Gators. Like,
yeah.
I bite him. He's gonna kill the shit out
Yeah,
of me.
yeah,
So hard.
I'm gonna just swim by him real quick.
right.
Nigga fought the gator for his dog. The
Oh
dog
yeah, that was
done.
like that.
Yeah, I seen that. Yeah,
That was like that. That takes some
Florida
courage.
people, y'all different.
yeah, they
out
definitely,
to
different.
You ran in the
Way
Kodak yet?
Hmm?
You ran in the Kodak yet?
No, I had the opportunity to. I was supposed to actually go with Zan, man, to go link up with him.
I was about to link up with Kodak. We got some exclusive shit. Yeah,
But on my tour, I got quite a few different big artists that I'm supposed to be linked with. Get a couple features and just network. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Connect with. But like I said, with the music, I'm just having fun. Of course, I want to make, put a few songs out there that's going to really accumulate some capital. Because I like the money I make from my music. I don't even touch it. It's just sitting.
Yeah.
So that's going to be for the babies. That's just another, something for them.
If every artist got at least one cookout song, when I say cookout song, I mean you can play that bitch every event.
Yeah.
And also,
Okay, a staple. That joint is going to get played no
got
matter
at
where
least
you
one
are.
cookout song, good.
Playing at all funerals, cookouts, baby showers.
Yeah, this next next album I'm gonna do, it's gonna be EPs, but it's gonna be everybody from DC. You know what I mean? Put everybody from in the city on the album.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Really,
That's cool.
yeah. So I'm gonna do that. But my first joint, I had to put straight legends on that joint.
Had to,
Like,
man.
yeah, people I like really looked up to.
Then that opportunity, them opportunities was right there too. So
Mm-hmm.
I had to take them.
Yeah, for sure.
LL Cool J is the GOAT. Only I say this shit because the nigga he was relevant when I was young and other people was young that's older than me. So I'm like, yeah, this nigga. Like as far as songs, he had songs on the radio. I'm like, you know what I'm saying? That's some random shit. But shout out that though.
No, shout out to him, man. Like he's an icon. You know, he put in a lot of work, man. And like everybody who put in that kind of work, and they done something for our culture, for our people. You know,
Most definitely help push us forward.
yeah, pushing us forward.
Y'all watch the Wu-Tang joint?
Hell yeah.
I started watching it.
Wu-Tang Clan ain't nothing to fuck with. You watch that joint, bro? You roll running too much.
Yeah,
You gotta get the TV and the steering wheel.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm tired right now. I don't know. You know, I've been yawning and
Nah,
everything
I
over here,
peeped,
bro.
I peeped.
I'm tired, but I'll be moving.
That joint definitely like that though. You need to get into that joint.
I'm,
Oh, you been looking at it?
Yeah, I watched a little bit of that shit. What's the furthest you drove, bro?
Oh, Denver. Denver was 24 hours.
You drove a
Straight
whole
back.
day?
Straight and back, though.
Talking about that's
I
not
mean,
bad.
that's
What's the
48
furthest
hours.
you
Like,
drove?
go there. Right.
You
I drove to
four-
Florida.
You drove 24 straight or like
24 straight and come right back. Yeah.
48.
48, pretty much.
yeah.
What you went to go see the Denver Nuggets play?
Yeah, something like that. Something like that, brother.
Right on, brother. Right on.
Right. If you know, you know. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah. Shit. What else I had? I ain't had shit else on that string. That's cool. The DMV niggas did start the ski mask thing. I don't want people.
No, that's a fact, though.
I don't want. Oh, we have a New
definitely
Jersey.
That's a fact.
Yeah.
Oh.
Since like 2012.
Yeah.
Like
Nah,
right before that.
since before that.
Before that.
You hit me like
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, I mean,
like
I was
wearing them
pissed.
or rolling them up. as hats.
DC was rolling them up.
Yeah, we
I
was
was
rolling
rolling
them
them
up.
up
Yeah, we
when
was
I was
rolling
like
them up.
14 years old. I was rolling them up.
Ski masks is so
Yeah.
DC
That was
that
like, yeah,
we
my
put
man
them on
said
our
14
babies.
was
Like,
Yeah.
I lie to
Yeah.
you not. My
We was
son
rolling
used
them
to
up.
wear ski masks, and I used to roll them up too. Like
Likewise.
he a whole 17-year-old now.
I used to have
You
ski
got
masks
17-year-old?
and have
Yeah,
that in
you about to
Jersey.
graduate from high school or everything.
Oh my
I
God.
used to do that in Jersey.
Look, black
Or
don't
just
crack.
work like have
Appreciate it.
Black don't crack at all.
It was
You don't
probably
understand.
after 2010 though, right?
It can be 95.
It was after 2010.
I don't know.
Nah, you.
I feel like a lot of the
Respect.
Tumblr.
Respect.
Tumblr with people were on Tumblr
Yeah, I was on. I had. Yeah,
Tumblr
Tumblr was
is
popping
where
like
you
shit.
go
Yeah.
for the good.
to do what? To do what?
Like, good. Like pitch. Like basically blog. It's like a blog. It's like blogs.
Really?
yeah.
This shit that like sweet.
I was on.
Yeah.
I was
Yeah,
on
yeah,
MySpace. I was on MySpace and Black
But you gotta
Planet.
think, it could be 95 degrees outside. It could be hot as shit, and niggas still wearing ski masks.
I ain't never been on Tumblr.
Yeah, bro, it could be 90 degrees. We gonna roll
Yeah,
that.
we can roll out wearing ski masks in 95
Cause you
degrees
never know
weather.
when you gotta pull that bitch down.
These
That's
motherfuckers be
why.
outside in like 80-degree weather with a heli Gore-Tex on.
And that's because they got a dog.
And that was
in
my
it.
swag. That was definitely my
That's
swag.
probably.
Yeah.
I'm telling you.
Definitely
You're
had
not
the
gonna wear
Gore-Tex
no
joint.
jacket or hoodie in the heat and not have heat.
Yeah, for real.
Remember we seen Cuz in a bubble coat on the
Bruh.
on a moped. I
It
said
was
he's about to go hit a
hot
lick. He
outside,
right, this hot as shit.
This nigga had
I
the
said,
bubble
this nigga
coat,
about to
the
hit a lick
Montclair.
on some
Nigga, where
Vice
you
City shit.
going?
You know where he going. Man,
about
when
to
they
put a-
raided Montclair during the riots, man, they fucked it up. Everybody
They
in the
did.
city
They
had it.
deserve to. That shit costs too much. For my personal behalf, I think so. I'm not paying $500. Like that hat's be like $200, bro. Come on.
I used
bro.
to
That's on
work
some
right
Gucci shit.
across. I used to
Nah.
work right across from Montclair, and I'd be looking in that joint like, you got me fucked up.
Right,
Yeah.
that's what I'm
That's
saying. I don't
everybody.
know why people.
That's
do that.
every brand.
And that's why you buy black. Hello,
Gucci.
black excellent.
I
Gucci
ain't gonna
wasn't
lie.
fucking with Gucci
Yeah,
until
I
Gucci came
I
home.
buy black. I buy
you
black,
buy
and I buy guns. You know, I buy guns. I buy guns. Nah, this is a black home t-shirt right here. You know, I try to support our people.
Yeah.
We gotta keep that dollar
Nah.
circulating.
Yep.
Be on the lookout for them Choppa ARs, man. What you call
Oh
them?
man, it's gonna be the Choppa AR.
Yeah.
And I'm probably gonna make a post tomorrow, just see if anybody got any ideas, and just try to give everybody, a little glimpse of what's going on.
Is it something that you can't do to a gun because if it's coming to Maryland, like any type of altercation, not altercation, but like attachment?
No, this is just the barrel length. The barrel length has to be Maryland regulated. So,
damn. And every state has different laws as far as the guns.
Yeah, DC actually has ARs now too. You can get a DC regulated AR.
Oh.
Yeah, my brother just got one. Yeah.
Ghost guns, are they illegal?
No, absolutely
I
not.
keep telling people they're not illegal.
You can build because people are not educated. You know what I mean? You're able to build a firearm. You're able to build your own gun. All right, you can have it in your home, and you can also travel with it, take it to the range, and also there's a way you can get it registered. Okay. Yeah. So people build guns all the time. You know what I mean? I personally like to build guns as well.
So you build straps before?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
That's all right.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Me and Zoe, yeah, we learning more and more. As far as like building the ARs, building the Glocks.
Yeah.
And there's also where you can build you can get a 3D printer. You can print out the lowers. I'm not gonna touch on that too much, but yes. No, it's not the same. It's as far as like. Oh no, it has like I would say a different texture, but a lot of people like that look more. It's a lot more shinier. It's a lot more. Like, yeah.
Halo.
No, it's some dope because with you can create anything you want. You know what I mean?
3D printer.
You get it's just like a computer. So you get if you can find the codes and everything, you can build like anything you come to mind. You can build it. You just gotta be sharp. So we're learning as we go.
That's all right. All right. Y'all got a 3D printer?
Yeah.
Damn! Shout out to my Choppa, man.
He called me on the spot, man. I mean, because it's not illegal. It's not illegal to have.
Yeah,
but
people use it to make anything.
But being black we're just starting to feel comfortable with doing the same thing these white boys do. All right, but yes, we can build your own guns with a 3D printer, and that is a fact. All right, there's actually 3D pages saying, huh?
Do they malfunction? My bad. It's 3D pages saying what?
No, it's 3D pages like showing you, how to build it, and they're building it. You know what I mean? Testing them out and everything. I mean, it's perfectly legal.
I feel like what you about to say is like, I feel like if you build it wrong, that's why it would probably fuck up. Or
I don't want to. Yeah, I don't want that. I don't want our youth to take that I don't want them to take that the wrong way. You know what I mean? And you don't want to get caught building these things and selling them. All right, that is. That's a no. It's not nothing. It's not nothing to play with. You know what I mean? You get caught doing that, ATF gonna be on your ass so fast. So
and ATF is no joke.
But if you're a gun enthusiast like myself and you want to learn and you want to start building your guns, I definitely would recommend you start getting into it and take some classes. They have different classes where you can learn to build guns. So you want to do it the right way.
Are you partnering with any of these companies like MDX, the little file, like just people that send out the parts and shit like that? Because if not, I think that'll be a dope collaboration.
Yeah, we actually just got connected with a brand down in Kentucky. I ain't gonna bring it out yet though, but I'll let y'all know for sure.
That's all.
Yeah. Mm.
That's
yeah. No, I made some serious connections with different firearm manufacturers, and I got a lot in store. Like everything's just coming together. You know what I mean?
Put your ass on a poster. You about to have the dog all around and shit.
Yeah.
That's alright.
Like I said, this Mark Choppa, y'all. I haven't been excited about something like this in a while, because this is definitely it's a big move for me, and I know people gonna go crazy from it. So.
Yeah, man. Like, bro, the way they was grabbing that ammo, bro.
Man, that shit, that shit was selling like crack, man.
My nigga said, bro, I gotta go re-up on some more.
I got like 50 cases. That shit was gone in like 48 hours, bro. I was in the street with it. They like, man, Rambo, like, man, damn, you really like, you know how to hustle. I'm like, yeah, bro. I mean, I was born. That's, I'm familiar with it. Familiar with like just getting it. I'm making stops. Anybody meet me there? I'm meeting like 20 dudes in one spot. They buying the ammunition, and we don't even realize that I'm not doing nothing illegal. Like, this is legal. You know what I'm saying? Like, we can sell ammunition. Just a lot of things that we have to educate ourselves on. We have to learn our laws, man. That's the most important. A lot of people get caught up there on it. They just don't know. So you gotta do it the right way.
Hey, y'all got any questions for Mr. Choppa? I know y'all got something.
I think she was about to say something. I didn't mean to cut you off.
Nah, I was coming on earlier when she asked, what's a good gun?
Mm-hmm.
Especially for like women.
Mm-hmm.
What would you say? Like, I don't know about other people, but I'm a big doomsday like prepper type of lady.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, getting ready for the apocalypse.
Like, I have 2 closets filled with food.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's right.
I don't go to my closet, but
Mm-hmm.
what would you feel like? And you clearly COVID hit us like
Yeah.
a bag of bricks.
Yeah.
So any day something happens, what would you feel is a good doomsday?
Well, you have to start yourself off with an AR-15. As far as a assault. I mean, I don't want to say assault rifle, but a rifle. So get your AR-15, get efficient
Mark
with
Choppa
it,
AR.
train with it. My chopper, y'all. But yeah, get you and train with it, and customize it the way that you want to. Where you feel comfortable with it. Customize it as you go and build on it. But that's I was taught too by my boy Mike down in Florida, and he pretty much like taught me a lot about my rifle. You know what I mean? Just because I was buying AR-15, I was buying guns, but he was like, get you one and build on it. You know what I mean? Make it, like you say, doomsday, make it and get comfortable. Maybe you want a knife on the joint, or maybe you want a laser on it, or you know what I mean? Just make it, it's a lot you could do with it. Yeah, flashlight.
Make that joint tactical.
Yeah, make it tactical. Yeah. So
Ever shot a
get an
crossbow?
AR-15 for like $750. Put a few $100s into it, and practice with it. Yeah.
It's gonna hold you down as long as you hold it down.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, definitely.
Mhm. Yeah.
You ever shot a crossbow?
No, I haven't.
Somebody was getting killed by it was a crossbow shooter.
I like
Like
guns.
5 people got hit.
They would have been getting hit with machine gun rounds, slinging that crossbow at me. I'm telling you that right now. We ain't playing with nobody with no crossbow because they are deadly. You know what I mean?
But
And
you
I
can't
know.
see where they coming from. I mean, you ain't gonna hear that shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Gun,
Nah,
you gonna
for
be like,
real.
oh, it's from over there.
Nah, for
Nigga
real.
just-
No, they're very deadly. They're very deadly. So I personally I never shot one before. I shot, of course, a bow and arrow before. I did archery, shit like that.
Dang.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you have?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it is. It's if you keep working, you know what I mean. Keep anything practice make perfect. You keep training. That's why I keep saying like training. Like we really have to take time out of our day to really, to practice our self defense, and we have to train. Because it's important. Survival. Survival is important.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What
I'm supposed to go
type of game
hunt
did you hunt?
hunt some hogs. I'm supposed to hunt some hogs.
All right.
Yeah, supposed to
Killing
go.
pigs, huh?
Yeah. Nah, they ain't pigs though. Them hogs. I mean, they are pigs, but Like these are
They got
them
the
wild
tusk-
hogs.
They got
is-
the tusk and shit.
yeah, like they different. Like they charge at you. You know what I mean?
They got no choice
can,
but to
they
bust
can
it
really
at
put
that
they can
point.
really put you like they can really hurt
They
you.
gonna put you in the situation.
Yeah, they ain't no oink 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 oink. Nah, them joints is charging at you like yeah, them wild hogs, man. So,
Man, oh, if they make a Kings of DC part 2, Mark Choppa has to be in that joint. You seen Kings of DC?
no, I ain't watching it yet. It's out
Cool.
already.
That joint cool, yeah.
I'm gonna check it out because I definitely want to support our city.
Yeah,
And I know I know a lot of youngers that was in the joint.
Yeah,
You know what I
it
mean?
had a lot of different talent from out here. In that
Yeah, for sure.
joint definitely- You,
Oh,
Did
yeah.
you see that joint? And what happened? Oh, probably because you was from Jersey.
I didn't even tell him that.
He probably could sense it.
Somebody had told him to go on his page or some whatever, so I ended up hitting him up and he replied back.
Bro, in the area.
Put
Them,
you in, never heard from him back.
look,
Get Draco
we
on
got
part
you
two,
because
Mo.
we locked in because that's big homie.
He didn't reply back.
I got you. You know, all right. He probably was like, damn, she from Jersey. We can't put her in this one. You a act? You like you want to act?
I want to. I've never done it.
All right.
I'm a funny person, so I feel like David just already funny. I could put myself in any like mood I want. I could make myself cry right now.
Damn, that's dangerous. That's
I was just
dangerous.
about to say, that's
That
real
is
dangerous.
dangerous. Watch
I mean,
out
it's
for
not
call
white
her
women
Draco.
too, so we should be okay.
Gemini gang.
Oh dang, it's a good thing I ain't say what I was about to say about Kanye earlier. I ain't know it was one of y'all in here.
About Kanye?
Yeah, cause he a Gemini. Like that just explains why he is how he is. He a Gemini.
Kanye the way he is because he's Kanye. Don't blame it on no Zodiac shit.
I
That
don't
nigga
know.
is crazy.
You must ain't never been.
He lost his mom, bro.
Man, he keep breaking up this daughter shit.
What? That whole album dedicated to
Why
her.
try to hit that shit?
Hey, y'all, stop-
No, not the album, but
Bro, stop playing. Stop playing.
no.
You playing too much.
About
That's
Kanye?
rude.
Yes, that's my
That's
dog.
rude.
Fuck Kanye.
All right. That's my
I
dog.
don't even
Like
know
what?
him.
Like what? These niggas
I
don't
do
even
know
this
him.
man from a can of paint. Fuck Kanye.
I know that nigga from 2 cans of paint. That's my dog. Yeezy for president.
Yeah,
nigga.
my man do that.
Do you wear Yeezys?
Not no more. I definitely did. You never
I
ever?
believe you, but I don't. This nigga wore Yeezys.
How the fuck can he not believe that? I literally said, no, I don't.
No, I
You
believe
too.
her. But you supported this man.
I just said that.
You
Run
listen
the
to Donda and you wear Yeezys.
I don't wear Yeezys.
You
When the
listen
fuck
to
have
Donda?
you seen some Yeezys on my feet like literally last year?
It doesn't matter.
Look down, you see Adidas. The fuck?
It doesn't matter. He with Adidas.
Okay, bro. What are you?
So you basically wearing
Yeah.
Yeezys.
No, nigga. So you basically saying the whole
Let's see right
Adidas
now.
is
What we
Yeezy
got?
is
This be
Kanye.
every show. Every show.
We be
You don't
smart,
never
man.
fail.
Let me see that Jello. We got spoons. You got spoons.
Ooh.
So you got Jello with no spoons.
I told her.
I
I told her what to do with it.
Russian. I'm not doing that on camera.
I told her
Yeah,
what to do with it.
Not on camera. I'm gonna have so many people in my DM. Oh my gosh, I don't want to.
It's gonna be mostly ladies.
I'm like, ma'am,
Ma'am,
No,
please. Ma'am.
got braces. Leave me alone. You don't want this.
I ain't gonna lie, I always been scared of braces because I just feel like the worst shit gonna happen. Yeah, it's very cute on you. But
I love braces.
Braces on me, like a girl having braces and us doing stuff. It's scary. It's scary.
That fear went away in 9th grade. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Alright, so,
pretty girl with braces. I said, oh, so you really can do this.
Oh.
You can do this.
See,
So
You gave me hope. That's gonna be my argument. I'm like, Mark Choppa said I can fucking do it.
you can do it now.
you can do it.
Yeah, I'm in
You
my
ain't supposed
feelings about
to be
that.
no teeth anyway. You know the proper way to do
I'm the only
things.
person that's gonna get injured.
I don't know
Just
about
drive
that.
slow.
I mean, you know,
Drive slow, homie.
drive slow, homie.
Do y'all have a favorite Kanye album?
I don't listen to Kanye.
Dang,
That's-
who you? All right, name. Oh yeah, we gonna do. All right, so if you had a tour, name 4 artists you would take from the DMV and then 1 go-go band. Other than you, we know you gonna be on that motherfucker because it's Choppa Day all day.
Or artists?
Yeah, 4 artists.
Oh man, you really trying to Well, you know what I mean. You know what I mean. Little brothers
I
like
know
out
you locked
here.
in. I'm just saying.
All right, man. You
this
trying?
ain't, you know,
Nah, I
We're gonna
can't.
already put Zan out there.
Nah.
How about not being
Nah, cause we do MVR. Use
Yeah.
my token with these vicious ass Doritos.
Oh man, yeah, I'm good.
It ain't personal. We just going on tour real quick. Y'all can come on the next jump.
Right.
Niggas ain't trying that. They not gonna be trying that.
Yeah. I definitely gonna take my dog E-Class
Got to.
because we've been on the same moves. Like, and he be on man time. You know what I mean? I gotta think about that too. You know, he's talented and everything. Don't get me wrong, but that character goes a long way with me. I ain't trying to roll with no goofies. No goofies. And nobody's gonna attract bad energy and the wrong attention. So my dog is with me. All right. And I gotta take Zan, man. He gonna be crying like shit. And it's crying. You, Zan, man, you a crying ass nigga. But you know I'm gonna say you baby boy, you the golden goose, man. I always call him the golden goose because you know he just blowing up and he got so much potential.
We got fans in London.
Yeah. So just waiting for him to get these billions. That's why I said billions.
Yeah, run them bees up,
Run
Snell.
them bees up. 'Cause I'm big brown your ass. Of course, I'm gonna take
E-Class, Zane.
E-Class, Zan, my dog Nintendo. Yeah,
Damn
Welcome
dog
home.
that come home.
yeah, he just came home.
Welcome home for
Gotta fuck with Nintendo. He just came home. Nintendo, when I was at like 5K, that nigga was fucking with me, just reposting my shit. You know, man, shit like that. You know what I mean? I don't forget.
love type shit.
Yeah. Now I done fucking went skyrocket on their asses. But just and he's affiliated with like all my family and stuff. You know. Damn. I got one more.
We got E-Class. We got Zane. We got Nintendo. We got one more. And then we got the band.
I'm taking backyard all day. So
All day,
that's
man.
not even,
Big
that's
G
not even a
Wink.
question, man.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all gonna be well protected, man.
Yeah, for sure. Last one. I can't believe y'all made me do this, man. I know this is gonna be on the. I know this is gonna be in a small clip too. I know how it's gonna do. Mark said he's gonna take these artists. Mark Choppa said he's gonna bring these artists. Oh shit, man.
It could be a girl too.
Oh,
Oh yeah, we gotta have a lady.
3-0 black. I'm sorry, 3-0 black.
Okay.
I got respect for him.
First it was 3.
I got respect.
Then it was 2.
That's actually
Now it's just me.
That's that's actually, you know, I can relate to that story. You know what I'm saying? Like, and
Tupac.
and-
Him like, hey, that's my shit.
And he just, you know, he always, like I said, he been on man time too. Just,
Yeah.
you know, he was supposed to come to Choppa Day, right? Instead of, you know, not showing up and stuff. Like he hit me up, you know, say he got his daughter and woo and said he couldn't make it, right? You know what I mean? And then he sent the little bread back to me. Well, it was just some short shit, you know what I mean? It was just a principle.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, that's how you operate. You know what I mean? He could have just been nonchalant about it because it was some short shit. And that just showed me, you know, how he move. And, you know, and I fuck with his music too. So yeah, that's my squad, man.
That's
so
a
all my
tough
little
ass
brothers,
too.
man, y'all already know what it is, man.
Y'all can
Got
open up everyone.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Y'all can open
And
up.
they, you know, they superstars anyway. I'm like, man, y'all some superstars, especially like Q the Fool and shit. You know, me and him talk, we talk and shit, and I call him, you know what I'm saying? He called me back like a day later. I'm like, damn, superstar, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
What's going on with you, man? Like, they just got their own thing going on, and they, you know, and I'm proud of them as long as they just stay out the way as far as like the beefing and shit.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I try to, you know.
Stay on that good route.
Yeah. So, and then for the most part, they you know, they be focused. There's a lot of shit that be going on in the street and shit, but as long as they stay above that, they be fine, man. They all talented. Flock, Q, No Savage, like they some
We were
talented.
just talking about Freddie.
They some talented young brothers. You know what I'm saying? I listen to all of them. No Savage, the Reaper joint, like that's my shit. You know what I mean? My daughters know. They know. Oh, they like, oh, you know what I mean? Like, so I play they shit. I support they shit, and like they all my little brothers. So
That's respect.
yeah,
They definitely y'all putting on for the area in a good way.
yeah, for sure,
They
man.
making us look goofy. They putting out quality music.
And they don't be on the internet, on live, on all the rah shit, man. You know what I mean? And that's the older generation doing this.
Yeah, but
You know
it's
what I
crazy,
mean?
bro. That was
Yeah.
crazy, bro.
I'm
Yeah,
like,
niggas chasing clout, man.
yeah, man. So
Yeah,
good
man.
to see them moving the way they doing.
Definitely. Any closing remarks for you guys? Anything y'all want? Oh, wait, before we go ahead and tell people where to follow you, bro.
Oh, my Choppa. Oh, you can go. That's on Instagram. My Choppa with an A at the end.
Hey,
Yeah.
you ain't spelling it like how they
Yeah.
say nigger. We're not
Choppa.
doing that, nigga.
And on YouTube, my Choppa TV. So
Make sure y'all subscribe, go follow, all that.
yeah,
Keep them
for
numbers
sure,
running
man.
up. Keep
Thank y'all for having me. And,
Man, you already know, big
yeah,
bro.
giving me a voice out here.
You already know, bro. I had to. Yeah, man.
Yeah, for sure.
We in this joint, Miss Deen, Rxch Junkie. I'm T.O. the Esse. We got Mark Choppa, you know what I'm saying? It's the Smack Podcast. Draco, call her Draco. It's in the building, you know, down back there on the 1s, 2s, 3s. We
Yeah,
got
yeah.
Diego Cheeks in this motherfucker, you hear me?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, man, we gone.
All right, y'all.
Smack life shit. Stay dangerous.
Mhm.